Hello, everyone. This is DTN lead analyst Todd Hultman coming to you from DTN Studio with a brief outlook for our March corn and soybean markets here as we just start the month of March, as it's March 1st here in the studio. The first graphic I want to show you is a chart of the May corn and the December corn contracts. And as you can see, it's been a very strong bull trend that we've had here early in 2022 that we're starting the month of March with. Today's price is closing near their highest levels in 8 years, something we obviously have not seen for a long time. And it's not just one or two things pushing the market higher. There are several factors doing this. If we look strictly at the market, the supply level for corn is worth about roughly $5 a bushel, but we're obviously trading much higher than that on the spot market. Early this year, we had drought damage in South America. That remains a concern. Right now, Brazil's second and largest crop of corn is being planted, and part of that's being planted into dry conditions in southern Brazil. And then, of course, we've had this issue of Russia attacking Ukraine. As I speak to you, it's day 6 of the Russian invasion. Things are not looking good there, and it raises a lot of concerns about what Ukraine's production will look like in 2022. Keep in mind, Ukraine is a formidable competitor of the U.S. on the corn market. They are the world's 4th largest corn exporter, so there's lots of issues to be raised there. Also, I just want to note specs are heavily long in corn at this time, but that is not a threat as long as the trend stays up for now. Turning our attention to soybeans, I show you also another old crop and new crop chart of May and November soybeans. And much like corn, we see soybeans in a very strong bull market. Soybeans are sharing much the same bullish factors as I just mentioned in corn, and there's one more to add to the list, and that's the new introduction of renewable diesel this year as a new source of soybean demand coming through the soybean oil market. We have a very tight supply situation in the world vegetable oil supplies, which includes soybean oil. And with this new renewable diesel product expanding and growing in production, it's taking more and more soybean oil. That just adds to all the bullishness that we see in the soybean price market right now at the current time. And then, of course, Ukraine adds to that. How do soybeans relate to Ukraine? Well, sunflower oil is a chief product in Ukraine. They are the world's leading producer and exporter of sunflower oil, and that's also a major component of the vegetable oil market, which I mentioned earlier, that has very tight supplies this year. So there's a lot happening in both corn and soybean markets. Obviously, we have a lot to cover in the month of March for our customers. We put out daily market comments every day and a whole host of other supportive information to help you understand the markets. I hope you'll join us.